Hey Siobhan, my name is Erin. I'm with Duff Digital Marketing, and you had spoken with my partner and husband Rob on Facebook. So, as promised, I'm shooting you this short video just to give you a few tips on how to help grow your business online. And I will keep this short, but if by the end of the video you can tell that that is certainly something that we specialize in, and that's something that you're interested in doing for your business, please reach out to us and we can chat. And if not, no worries. I hope you're able to take these tips I'll give you and put them into action. The only thing I do ask, if you don't mind, would just be to give me some feedback on this video and let me know if it was helpful. But the three things we'll be going over will be content, citations, and backlinks. So first up is content, and I do have your Facebook page here, and Facebook is a very powerful tool. There is no doubt about it. But typically the first place that people are going to go when they're looking for really anything is going to be Google. And when they get their search results, they usually want to have a website to click on so they can learn more about your company and the services that you're offering. So just in the interest of speaking about content, I did pull up the top ranking site for your area for CMOS. So it looks like this is a website that probably has a lot of different things compiled into it, but they must have some good keywords for CMOS because they are one of the first ones that is popping up. And as you can see, they do have a lot of different categories. But as far as content goes, content is going to be considered anything you can see on this site. It does include the words, but also the pictures and what the pictures are saved as. And Google wants to see about 1,500 words on the home page of a website. But within those 1,500 words, that gives you the opportunity to be able to integrate in keywords that people are searching when they're looking for your services. So my suggestion would be, if it's not something that's already in the works for you all, I would definitely suggest getting a website. Not only does it serve as like a digital business card for you, but it really is the first step in getting ranked on Google, and really the first step in having an online presence for your business as a whole. So with that being said, let's go back to the search results here, and we will move on to the next thing, which is going to be citations. So typically when you do a search, and this is usually more when you're searching for a service rather than a product, but typically you're going to see a little section. It'll have a picture of a map, and then it will have 3 businesses listed. That is called the map pack, and citations have a lot to do with that. So a citation is basically your business name, address, and phone number listed in various directories throughout the web. And when I say directory, I mean things like Facebook, LinkedIn, Yelp, Yellow Pages, really anywhere else that will allow a business to enter those kinds of details. So you all would want to check out where your competitors are being listed, and you want to grab those listings for your business. But then you want to double, triple, quadruple where you're found. So for instance, if your top competitor has 10 directory listings, you want to grab those 10, and then you want to add another 20, 30, 40. That's going to have you completely dominating them in that space, but it does also help you to rank high on that map section of the search results as well. So next up is backlinks, and backlinks have a lot to do with this section. This is called the organic section. And the way that backlinks work is there is a website out there that has a link to your site, and it's pushing power to your site, but it's also potentially driving traffic to it. But not all backlinks are created equal. So let's say that you did some work for someone who owns an ice cream shop, and they've decided they're going to take a link from their site and push one back to yours. But their link is going to be all about ice cream, so it's not going to be very helpful. You would want to get links from other retailers in your industry to send something back to your site if and when you do decide to get one, and that is going to signal to Google, number one, that that is the industry that you're in, but also it's going to make it a lot more powerful and more unique in Google's eyes as well. And this is one of the tools that I use just so I can give you a visual representation. So this is for the website we just looked at, and it's showing that that site has 58 referring domains, which are giving it 6.15 thousand backlinks, getting it found for 4,000 keywords, and all of that is driving about 523 people to that website, and that's just monthly. So let's take a look at the keywords that they're using here, and hopefully I can give you some ideas of some good ones here. So let's see. So here's a perfect one. Unfortunately, this doesn't have anything to do with what you're doing, but this will at least be an example of kind of how the structure of a keyword should be. So Black Hair Salons, Raleigh, NC. So this is a great one because it's listing the service or the industry, but then it's also listing the specific location that this company is trying to target. Now you can target multiple different locations. If you're trying to drive someone to like a brick and mortar store where they can buy products from you, you want to make sure that you're obviously targeting the area where that location is, but also you can target the surrounding areas. You just want to make sure that you kind of stick to your service area. That way when someone comes across you in the search results, they're close enough to you to where it's not a big deal for them to come and visit your store. If you plan on getting a website where you're going to be selling your products directly from your site, you really don't need to worry about that. You can target the entire United States if you'd like to. That's completely up to you. But the reason for that is because someone simply can go to your website, purchase the products that they want, and then it can be shipped directly to them. They don't necessarily have to find you in your local area. So I hope that kind of clears some of that up as well. Let's see what else they've got here. So here's another good one, Black-owned boutiques in Charlotte, NC. So again, it has those two components, the service or industry, and then a specific location. And it looks like this company is trying to target multiple different locations around the area, which is great because that just puts them in front of more people. But I will not bore you and have us go through all of these, but I do hope it at least kind of gives you an idea of the types of things that you would want to integrate into content if and when, again, you do decide to get a website. And truly, in order to beat out your competition, you just want to make sure that you're being found in a lot of the same places they are. But as I mentioned earlier too, also making sure that you're always adding on to that. That way you are far surpassing your competitors, because that is the kind of thing that puts you on that first page of Google. But that is all that I have for you today, Siobhan. I do hope that this video was helpful, and if you would like more information about Duff Digital Marketing and how we can help grow your business via your online presence, please contact us. We would love to talk to you. But thanks again for your time, and I hope you all have a fantastic weekend.